This is what I'm talking about. NFL playoffs at Lambeau Field with a snowstorm camped out over the upper Midwest. Let's go. It's time for some great football in Green Bay. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true to you, because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now the second down throw on target.
The pass.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down.
5 yards on the play.
And now they'll throw here out of the gun. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They're already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Flushed out right, and that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
It's certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throw that's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
The first quarter with the score, Packers 14.
Like the last play on the completion, got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Laughingly LLC.
Picked off at the 17. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Guess I am playing the Packers.
Good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Vikings 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It is not over yet.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And for the third time here, this happens.
MOGIs, MOGIs, MOGIs.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Take over.
It's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Behind the line
officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second
Shoulder
and
put
11.
money on him.
11 at the 29-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, it's a cold night.
Is this the last game or anyone streaming anything else tonight?
That ball is a rock, Brandon.
Well, NFC Championship Packers at Football Team AFC Championship Broncos at Patriots, MOGIs. Bro, what am I watching, LOL?
The INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Facts, emoji crying loudly. Last game.
And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Going up top. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening.
DAMN what a respond.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but
emoji cold face, emoji cold face.
Pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he will find his man on the outside.
He gave up Lamar to the Packers.
Twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Pat
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
He gave him to the Pats, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
The line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Baltimore is a boot fit for him.
It appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Pats probably got Lamar off the wager.
Tight ends here on 1st down. Back to throw here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Elton Young, emoji man baseball named medium spin film. Chargers type energy.
Here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. So going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 56 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
The ball carrier.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
That's a 26.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Number 30.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Bring it!
And he'll get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll look to throw here on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw, and this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
It's second and inches at the 18-yard line.
Out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And again this time to the tailback. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Back now at Lambeau. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage, there to knock that one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at their 49.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Curtis Samuel, 51 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Soma, man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Flush to his right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
He was taken.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down.
The Vikings 1st down.
Being chased out left. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete here.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Steps away. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there. Dancing to his left. Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this 4th quarter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensive with nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. Finding room at the 30. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
At the 31.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
4th down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Here's by Jeff Okudah, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You can't just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Eluding the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Back to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And one of the whistles for a timeout. Complete. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
The Packers are moving on as we say thanks for watching and so long.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.